All right, lads, everyone, welcome. Um, so I'm gonna give this shot here. This is the welcome to Manage Your Career. Um, Unfortunately, before now, I should have streamed my realized I should have streamed my previous years of playing FIFA. Because at this particular point, it's kind of a crossover from playing FIFA 20 and now playing FC 2026, which is about 6 years after um I guess my campaign or my character, which is based, I forgot to have my name here. You'll see in a second, it was a player. And after about 5 years, the fifth year, he ended up winning the treble, along with the Cobber, that other cup that no one really watches in the English Premier League, FA Cup, the Premier League, and also the Champions League. So what I did was now my character after 1 year decided to manage. So just to kind of backtrack, in that FIFA 20, I played about 5 seasons, and normally at the fifth season, I'm like the top G. All my players are highly rated. They're all created, but I started them off low and they grow fast. So of course, eventually went from struggling to just dominating. But now it's gonna be a lot different because now doing that is one thing, but you have if you do that with a creative play, you don't get to choose the play styles. So it makes it where I have to be a little bit creative. So I go through it as I go forward. But we may not get to play the matches today because we're going to set up the season and what we're going to do going forward for my tactical vision and so forth. So after Mr. Myers here finished living his dreams, of course, like anybody else in the real world, decides to be a manager like Zidane. I can't pronounce his first name. But what's funny is there's going to be new characters in this one and some returning ones. So and I'll go ahead and do another story in the future, like a prequel to kind of get what you call it, give a little bit of a background story on some of the two characters that are came over from the game. So you have the winger, left winger named Nico. He uh, he still plays. He finally gets to go from Hull City, which is the name of the team that the current manager used to play on, and got all those silverware. Went from there to go to Real Madrid, top player, and then the defender named Sanago went on to play for Paris Saint-Germain, his favorite team. Um, so just gonna give you a little bit of backstory when it comes to the gaffer right now, which is Myers. He um he ended up playing for Hull City in two different sections, two different periods. Way back in the year 2007, he started with Hull City. 2000 was it 2007, 2000? I want to say 2000. I think it's 6 or 7. I'm gonna go ahead and get details later. But he went from English League Two with them and went all the way up to the went up all the way to the Premiership and did the same thing. Won a treble. um, but he was with a different set of people at that particular point who ended up retiring, of course, because they're all around the same age at that particular point. Um, then he left for a while, decided to kind of take a break from that, pursue school, got himself a bachelor's degree, and then um, got married. And then, given that his wife was a very brilliant person, even though she's younger, became the manager for Hull City while Hull City was struggling to stay in the Premier. She got them from um, the English Champions League, and then got them promoted to the English Premier League, and then gave Hull City one more shot at becoming the top player in Europe. Of course, after that, everybody left. Um, After 5 years, um, either retiring and doing different things, or unlike the other two, you're gonna get to see them in game here. I'm gonna try to look for them every now and again so we get see what they're doing. But now you have new characters passing generation on going forward, and you have Gaffer Myers now instead of um, just Myers. Is now he has now three nephews that are playing. I'm gonna kind of meet them as I go along here. So I'm gonna just to kind of give you well, when it comes to playing the games, I think I'm going to mute my mic because I respond negatively anytime things happen, and I don't want that to be a thing. So forgive me for that. But let's go ahead and start. All right, let's do our tasks here. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and uh, I want you guys to see the settings that I have for this game. Certain rules are here. Okay, that's too long. Definitely don't want no 7-minute youth match. I don't even know if I'm gonna play them, to be honest. It's kind of I don't like playing them, to be honest, but I'll try to do it for the if you get for the sake of the video. Um, I'm gonna play them at their full potential. Put them at current overall potential. Okay. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try my best not to restart. It's just that sometimes FIFA does these things, and I'm gonna try for the sake of the video not to restart. But we'll see. Um, watch intro. I'm gonna do opt-in. That way we can, matter of fact, I'm just gonna put it on always. Just skip it for the most part. Um, so the game type is custom. Put a little bit of sprint speed on the players, a little bit more acceleration, kind of give you the competitive feel, like on Ultimate Team. That way, I don't really get too used to the authentic, and then kind of can't transfer over if I do decide to do some Ultimate Team matches. Shot errors 55, so they don't score a bunch of goals on us. Because yeah, I'm worried about that. And then the goalkeeper um, is 55. So the error is 55% error added to the shots, but for goalkeeper it's 55% ability increased ability. The position is going to be I'm going to put more for me than them, given the fact that the AI is just overpowered, and I'm not that good at trying to mark players, so we're going to have to work with that. Put the run frequency up so fullbacks can make moves, because the fullbacks seem to run up as much, and I do want one of my fullbacks to run given how this is played. First touch error is some things I end up leveling off with the opposition, but then also we'll look into that going forward. I want you guys to set it on legendary, so you guys will think I'm cheating. Not much here to go off of. I want you guys to see that I'm not trying to make it easy for myself. So when I start dominating, y'all can't say I'm cheating. All right. Let's go ahead and go with a tactical vision. Now I'm a tiki-taka type of guy. So that's exactly what I'm going to be selecting. So I'm going to change the vision to tiki-taka. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and go to team management. Yeah, we don't need to do that actually. Let's back out here. All right. We'll fix that in a second. Actually, let's do it now. Actually, let's do it now. You're gonna get to meet some new players. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. Can't make up my mind. Let's go ahead and hide the coaches. So we have how many spots? 9 spots. Okay. And you know what? It's fine. The thing is, normally a 5-star should be a tiki taka. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna struggle for a bit, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna add it to the midfield because they're a little higher. Oh, okay, so they're silver. Okay, I'm not too mad at that. Wait a minute. Wait, did I? Ooh. I think I made a mistake here, guys. Yeah, I did. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna put them here. Alright. Let's release this code. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait and see what happened. Put him in the attack. Let's wait and see what happened. Okay. All right. So, is it defense? Do we have any high defense? Okay, so we don't have a lot of tiki-taka defense coaches. So we'll go ahead and work with what we have here. Go from there. Good news is they can level up. So I guess that's the best we could do for now. Let's go ahead and get a goalkeeper in. Alright, we got lucky here. So I have an expert goalkeeper. We're going to need that. Okay. Let's go ahead and add upon the midfield. How many spots we have left? 5 more. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep it going piece by piece. Goodness gracious, they're all, man, it's going to be rough. Let's get another defensive one here. There's 2. Okay, this is good. Okay, good. This is very good. Can make him the head coach, actually. Yep, he's a head coach. Alright, that could work. Alright, and then we can get another attacker. We have 3 more to go. I might skip the goalkeeper, to be honest. Ooh, not much in the attack department here, but we'll put it here. Alright, so that's 4 difference, 4 difference. Alright, so we definitely need 2 more for here. Mid, not as high as I'd love it to be, but you know we'll be fine. We'll get to hire more coaches as we go forward. It may take a while for them to grow, but you know it's okay. It is okay. Defense is pretty good. Defense is looking good, huh? So it's in 4 and 5, 4 and 7. Okay, so we might have to. No more spaces. You know, it's fine. We'll just go ahead and check every 2 weeks. Let's see here. Let's check to see every 2 weeks. I think it's every 2 weeks. Weekly budget, tactical. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll work with this. Alright, let's go to the. We're not definitely not using that formation. Alright. So we're not gonna sit deep. That's actually so this is the formation I'm gonna use. 4-1. 4-1. Okay. Alright. Let's go to squad and kind of get things straightened out. Okay. Alright, so everybody's in the position they're supposed to be in, I'm assuming. Yeah, they are. Alright, so this is what I'm starting with right here. Very low players. Oh gosh, he didn't get. That's kind of bummed me. I was hoping that a few of them will get some good, what you call it? Which it seems the way how they distribute the playstyles is kind of weird, to be honest. So hopefully I'm able to. Apparently you can get playstyles when you have them trained. And I hope that works out because it would be nice to have some playstyle here. I thought it would have playstyles given because it did when I checked the line. They normally do, you know. So okay, let's see here. All right, who's the better defender here? Swap him. Okay, who's the better defender here? Who's the defending? defending them more physical. We're gonna have to work on that to be honest, 100%, because this is bad. They're gonna get bodied and bullied off the ball. So the 63. Okay, he's gonna stay where he is. All right. Okay. Let's do assignments here. Captain. All right. Free kick. All right. So that's one of my nephews. Future Jude Bellingham. That's the idea. Hopefully, we get into that point. It might not turn out the way we want it to. So we'll see. I actually started another what you call it, another season before this. So oh, these guys both look alike. Interesting. I know those. So these two are my other nephews right here. Both from Jamaica, but I had them as U.S. citizens. Target. Some tall players here. Okay, definitely him. Near post, second tallest man, which is him. Last time, so I did kind of work with the what you call it. Kind of work with we'll do that one later. Let's get to the tactics. I have a limited time here. I'll go ahead and go back to let's go back to the tactics. Okay, so I'll play a little different when with me. You guys could take this as however. So I try to make it so that I can so that everything so everybody's gonna be deep lying. I'm gonna have a playmaker on this side. And then my midfield is gonna be deep line playmaker. He's gonna build up. It's gonna be kind of weird because it's gonna and I'll explain it to you more and more as we go through. Everybody's gonna be deep line, but he's gonna be defend. And you're gonna see how it works here. This inside forward. Okay, so these are my top guys, of course. You see they all have higher ratings, right? Okay, so they're gonna be my top guys. So this is gonna be interesting because I think this is gonna be a lot harder. In the last one, they were like 79, 60. You know, attacking wing back. Attack. What happened is he comes back a lot. To be honest, falls back, defend, and the goalkeeper. Ball play. Oh, kudos on that one. Okay, so pretty much it's a rough start, but have some attack. The build up is gonna be great, and we'll see how I play because I'll try to learn as I go along. Player role set. All right. So the one thing I want to do is save changes. Okay. Edit, and I'm going to copy this. Okay. Am I gonna? So I might update this for the most part, but I'm gonna actually do something different. It's gonna be more attacking play. All right. So for this one, I'm actually gonna go with the wide. It's gonna be a little higher. Sure. Well, I forgot what I did last time. I think I made him a poacher. Yeah. Poacher, playmaker, inside forward attack. I made both inside. Okay. It was actually working, so we'll see. We might have to make some changes, but this is just in case we're losing and I need to get, I just want to go ahead and attack. Ooh, actually, did I? I think I did not use this one. I used the one with 2 centimeters. I think I did that actually. Hold on. Yeah, I think I did. The formation with 2 centimeters and a cam. The 4-4-1-1. The 4-4-1-1 midfield. There we go. Midfield. There we go. That's the one right there. Um, Still, think about it is I'm glad you're able to what you call it, still do tiki taka and make it attacking. You know. Let's go ahead and fix this again. Sure. Finger. Make a rolling inside forward attack. Inside forward and attack. All right. Okay. Here's a cam. There we go. So it looks weird because the thing about it is I want to make sure we get get the stats up, you know. So can I have him come out a little bit? Oh, not goalkeeper, sorry, sweeper keeper. All right. You see, very attacking, not much defensively, very attacking. All right. Hold on. It's Hancock. Hancock is the one that's less defensive, more defensive. Okay. Almost messed up there. Okay, there we go. It's done correctly. All right. Finally, we're gonna do our defensive one because we're gonna need that actually, especially when we're winning. Um, Tactic. Let's edit that. So this one, I'm gonna actually put part of the boss because we're gonna go back to a 5 in the back. This is the most defensive formation I could ever come up with. Ooh, and the partner boss is an expert. Build up style short, and we're sitting deep. Okay. Player roles. I think we're all good here actually. Oh, actually, I have to switch it up. Uh, Striker. There we go. So I was sitting back deep, and that's fine. That is 100% fine. We're sitting deep. That's fine. We're good right there. All right. It's saved. Alrighty, we did that. Wait a sec. Oh yeah. So this is one thing I don't like. You have to kind of switch it up every single time. Oh gosh. So I wasn't able to actually create the characters in terms of their build. I wish I could do that, to be honest, you know. But unfortunately, um, I'm unable to do that, to be honest. Um, so what I had to do was keep resetting it to make sure that these three guys have high potentials, and you'll see here in a minute as I when I go into the meet the squad. So now it's fixed. Okay. All right. So we do the first thing. Now to meet my squad. There we go. Everybody's contract expiring in 12 months. Has potential to be special. That means this guy's gonna be a 90 rated goalkeeper. But everybody's just contract expiring soon. And so I can't see most of it. So we know we'll get to do contracts here and there. So hopefully I can start playing well to the point where that can happen. Let's see how time it is. I might not be able to play today, but I might be able to sneak in what you call it, a game at some other point. All right, now let's set a development plan. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that my players are playing according to they have that what you call it, I guess the role growth to be 2 pluses. That way they're very knowledgeable in their position. Um, so based on my basic balance, that's what I'm going to use to develop these players. So I'm going to develop them that way first, and then after I do that, I'm going to start developing them with stats that I want them to improve on. But for right now, um, my left backs are going to be attacking. Center backs are going to be ball playing defenders. Okay. Very risky. It's a very risky tactic, to be honest. So we'll see as we go along. Right backs are false backs. Yeah, you can see some of them are not there. And then my midfield is going to be deep line. The thing about it, he's a CB ball player. So he's a center defensive mid. If you notice that their stats are high when it comes to defensive awareness and um, composure. Um, so it kind of gives me a disadvantage because I'm really below because those are not in there. You know what I'm saying? His rating would be a little lower. Some of them are disadvantaged given some of the higher ratings that I have, you know. But we'll fix that. They're going to grow. Okay. Let's see them deep line. And then the left mid is going to be inside forward. Last time it took like longer than that, to be honest. So this is good that okay, so let's see. Defending is 43, 54, 47, 50. Okay. So I know these two. Drew has a higher defensive. Excuse me. Okay, so he's more defensive than that. So he's gonna get some game time, of course. We're gonna make him deep line as well, because everybody's deep line. Wait, hold on. No, my bad. He's gonna be playmaker, sorry. There we go. My house is also gonna be playmaker. And then Haycock is gonna be deep line. Okay. And the right's gonna be wide playmaker. Keep him out there, to be honest. So what happened is get the ball spreading wide. And of course, this record is going to be false 9, which these had poacher to it. I guess it was based on the tactic to make he has poacher as well. No, it doesn't. Okay. All right. So got that set. So I'm gonna need an extra center back. To be honest, I know exactly what to buy. Actually, I know exactly who to buy. Um, well, probably not. I'm gonna get somebody low actually. All right. So uniform assistant. Okay, everything in our club to be everything in our club has to be based on solid foundations of why we are invested. And I cannot believe we can find and develop our young talent. Please look carefully at the instruments we currently have on our books. It's now your responsibility to make sure based on all the insurances we feel like Pedro Garcia's particular autism. We're going to look out for Pedro Garcia's. As, so we'll look at Pedro Garcia. Let's see. Pedro, what's the hype, Mr. Garcia? Okay, so yeah, we got one guy. All right, he's left wing. Oh, low. Okay, this is good. Um, Development plan. Let's get that inside forward going. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually earn off these players. What I want to do is I'm gonna end up promoting them to the senior team and then selling them. You know what I'm saying? If they start complaining, just go ahead and do that. All right. So what I look for too is based on your finishing. His finishing, we can work with that because it's 58. It's better than the crossing. Yeah. So I'm gonna put him. You know what? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He has time to grow. It's 8. It's 8. It's 8. Right mid. It's okay. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. Oh, he's almost locked up. That's fine. Okay, maybe I should change that. So he's inside forward. Okay, so since we have that player, I'm gonna go ahead and change that to a right mid. Shouldn't take a while. Then we'll put him. Yeah, change his foot. His weak foot is low, but we'll get to it because these kids grow fast. Left back. They're both left back. They both got speed. Defending is pretty low. His defending is pretty. These guys are selfish, but you know what? Let's develop him because we're not gonna keep him. If we're not gonna keep him, we're keeping him. We're not keeping him. So let's develop him accordingly based on his stats. Okay, wide playmaker. There we go. Right mid. Not keeping him, but I guess he's graduate. Okay, based on that, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be a little bit more compassionate here. So this guy. It's actually what Yeah, I think I should do that. Where let's see, whichever one we could start. Okay, that's the thing about it. We could start out with whatever they're strong at. Let's give them the wing back and then go from there. I'm keeping this guy. So for this guy, midfield. Okay. Let's goalkeeper. Not keeping him. So okay, fits our mold. Let's keep going. And then this one, definitely not keeping him. So let's keep him developing in the way he should go. Okay. And actually, yeah. So nothing too spectacular. All right. Okay. I'm gonna advance a little bit. Got 5 more minutes left. All right. Got a message from the captain. Got his moves up. Let's keep advancing. I want to try to get everything set up. So, okay, we're gonna block everything. Anything that comes, we're gonna block it because we can't afford to lose anybody right now. Up the stop real quick. Set the transfers. Yeah, I'm not looking to buy anything. So, look. Instructions. The thing about it, I don't even know to buy anything right now. So, just go ahead and clear all of that out. To be honest. Okay. So they're gonna come back. Alright, let's see here. Now I do need a CV, so I'm gonna search for that. But before I do that, yeah, I'm doing it right now actually. Free agent. The thing about it is plenty of these low division free agents come very quickly. I'm gonna get somebody young. Oh, no players found free agents. Ooh, okay. Nice 220 to 21. Ooh, interesting. 223. So he is gonna. Mm, I know who it is. I'm gonna scout him anyway, just for the sake of this video. They always call him up, to be honest. But let's see. Okay, let's go to the academy real quick because I actually want to get some good players coming in. To be honest, we'll see. What am I gonna be looking for? To be honest, in terms, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I might actually. Here's the thing about it. There's a lot of. I might actually. Yeah, I'm gonna use what I have just to kind of make it a little bit more realistic. I'm gonna actually get youth players that are maybe lower rated, I think, or not. It's gonna have, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with that. We'll probably do that next season or towards the end based on how everybody grows. We'll see. We will see. Got a few minutes here. Yeah, no. All right. Most expensive one, accept invitation. Okay, profile base. All right, let's go ahead and set the Okay, avoid finishing the bottom. Okay, so this is better because last time my team was a lot more um developed because I had like a bunch of 170 to 69s, which is above 65. Everybody was above 60, and then everybody, you know what I'm saying? So they said, you know, you need to win, and I don't want that. That's not really realistic, you know. So boy, finishing bottom half, reach round, but that's hard. Reach round 16, that's kind of tough. Long term, finish mid table. So which one to go beyond that? So these are doable. So we'll see. Again, we'll see because this is tough. This is so tough. All right, so let's advance. Blocking everything out here in these streets. All right, group stage, game one. All right, so I'm gonna actually have to end it here. Before let's up on that analysis. I don't even know what ours is. I know we're not high as that. We're lower than them. We're probably about to get trashed, to be honest. Oh gosh. Yes, we are. We have some 50s on the team and everything like that, so it's gonna be really tough. And it's this. I want to make sure we can score. Not realistic, really. Alright, those make sense. Okay, we'll work with that. Already set up. Alright. Alright, so let's double check here, make sure things good. It's for attack, defense, deep. Okay. It's gonna be a tough one. So see you guys next time, okay? Let me go ahead and save this real quick and I go ahead and put it up on YouTube if you guys want to see the video after the fact, alright? Let's go ahead and save I guess full video